Hi, I'm glad you could join me today. We're going to make some gluten-free fudge. This is for people who have celiac or are following the gluten-free diet. This is a Valentine's treat for someone special to you. I have a nice heart-shaped pan today that I'm going to use, but you can use any kind of pan. You can even use a disposable tin pie plate if you'd like. In this bowl I have 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And this bowl has 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and it needs to be sweetened condensed milk, not the regular evaporated milk. And the small can has 300 milliliters or 1 1/4 cups of milk in it. Now what I have here is a little plastic bag that I use in place of a glove, and I've got a little bit of butter on here, and I'm just going to grease my pan. Now if you don't want to grease your pan, you can use parchment paper. I just thought this would be an easy way to show people how to do it. And the butter is super simple. If you use a small sandwich bag like I'm doing, then you can throw the whole thing away when you're finished. And you don't have to rush over and wash your hands right away. Before you start, you should always wash your hands. Alright, now that we've got this done, I just turn that inside out so that there's no mess. And I'll dispose of that after. Alright, now we're going to make the fudge in the microwave. So let's bake. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the chocolate chips. There's 2 cups here, so they're semi-sweet chocolate chips, and we put them right into the sweetened condensed milk. We're going to do it in the microwave. So we're going to have to mix this all together first. And we use a wooden spoon. You can use a metal spoon if you don't have a wooden spoon. We have a great joke at our house about wooden spoons. They grow in the backyard in a tree, so we always use a wooden spoon when we can. So you mix that around, and now we're going to go to the microwave. So we're going to put this in the microwave, and we're going to set the timer for 45 seconds. So 45, and start. And then you have to stir this to combine it. You'll see the consistency will change as you're doing this, but you'll still see that there's chocolate chips that are still looking like a chocolate chip in there, but less likely. When you stir it around, you shake as much of it off your spoon as you can and keep a spare bowl there to put it in. Put it back in the microwave and set the microwave for another 45 seconds. And push start. So we're going to take it out of the microwave and we're going to stir it again. And at this point, depending on the type of microwave you have, it may or may not need another 30 seconds. You have to decide by looking at it. If it starts to look thick and fudgy, then you're ready for the next step. If it's still quite thin and not fudgy-like, then you need to put it back in for another 30 seconds. So after it's had its 30 seconds, you just take your spoon, you give it another big stir. Make sure that it's nice and smooth and glossy in appearance. And move it around a bit so that it's all dissolved. At this point, if you wanted to add nuts or raisins or cherries or some kind of fruit or coconut, you could. And if you're not interested, you can just leave it as plain chocolate fudge. Now we're going to pour it into the heart-shaped pan that has the butter in it. And it's going to require you to scrape it all out, because it's quite thick at this point. This is the easiest fudge I know how to make, and just about anyone who eats it will think that you cooked for hours to make this for you. There, that should be good. I have it all over my hands. Tasty. And just move it around into the corners of your pan so that it'll make the heart-shaped presentation. But like I said, you don't have to do that. You can put it in a regular pan, a glass pan. Just make sure you use butter or parchment. Now this is all you have to do for this recipe. We're all finished, just like that. And you can either put it in the fridge for an hour, or you can leave it on your counter for a couple of hours. And that's the recipe. I hope you enjoy it. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this recipe. The recipe will be in the video description below, and any questions, please leave us a comment.